These two commands fade the volume in and out, with the values in increments of 1/256th. Again, a value of 00 will repeat the last value. Tremolo is like a vibrato for volume, which is modulated at a speed and depth dictated by the X and Y values. What happens is that the volume is reduced to half and then moved up and down from that point. Then, unlike the cut command, when the effect is over, the volume returns to full again. A value of 00 will repeat the last value. Now, while I, O and T may be sample commands, they will affect the plugin or MIDI components of an instrument that are used in phrases. You might have noticed it's not quite right though, especially when you take a look at the volume meter. That's because new changes are not applied to existing notes. If I remove a couple of notes from the phrase, you can hear that the changes are only applied when a new note is triggered. So the behaviour isn't quite the same as for samples, but you may still find this extra functionality useful. The cut command will play the note at full volume, then reduce the volume to X after a set period of time Y, which is measured in ticks. Just as a pattern is split into a number of lines, so each line is split into a number of ticks, the default value of which is 12. So if you set the Y value higher than the number of ticks, then the effect doesn't work. Note that the volume stays reduced after the effect, so if you want it back to full again, use CF0 or some other method. When this effect is applied over a number of lines, it creates a pattern of stuttering that can be controlled to create interesting rhythms. This performs the same function as the volume column and can be used to set the volume of all currently playing notes in a track. But this command is actually deprecated. It's really only included so that old Renoise songs remain compatible, and you should probably avoid using it. As the name suggests, this command will set the volume of a track's premixer. You'll need to insert it into the Master Effects column. It won't do anything as a local effects. You can also use the right mouse button on the slider to automatically insert the command and a value.